froze, my shit ice cold, Trey And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
What's good, family? It's your dog in the building. We Talk Hawks TV. What's good? It's game day, guys. It's game day, baby. It's game day. One and done. Win or go home. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let me drop this link real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right, real quick. You know your boy not gonna take up too much of your time. They go to link. Anybody want to tap in? Let me do like good content creators do and pin at the top of the chat. Since people always tell me I'll never do it, but I have been consistent with pinning this link to the top of the chat. Y'all got to give me some grace, man. You feel me? Hold up. Let me pin this real quick because I'm one of those cats. If I don't do it directly right when I say I'm gonna do it, I won't do it. Boom. Got it pinned to the top. That way can't nobody say I don't pin the link to the top. Let's get to it though. Let's get to it. First thing I want to talk about, how do I get, you know how to get in, Lou. They go to the link at the top. I'll be posting the link at the top and y'all still be asking, what? Come on. Real quick. I'm gonna start off with the Olympic team real quick. I just want to get this off my chest. Okay. You agree with me or disagree? Let me show y'all this Olympic roster real quick. Y'all see this roster right here? Y'all see that Olympic roster? Okay. I need someone to tell me. Let me go down this list real quick. I'm not going to take up too much of your time on this topic. LeBron James, got it. Curry, got it. KD got it. MB got it. Booker, Tatum. I mean, but I understand why. AD, I understand. This right here, I don't understand right here. I don't understand why. I only have this. The only question I have for Halliburton. Besides being inches taller than Trae Young, and I guess coaches and players just don't like Trae Young. What makes Halliburton the better point guard over Trae Young when you go into the Olympics? I don't understand. I don't get it. You would figure they learned a lesson from that awful bullshit showing that they had in the FIBA World Cup. Awful when you needed a real point guard out there. But it is what it is. But I just need somebody to tell me. I don't understand. I mean, Trae Young is a consistent 25 and 10 guy over 5-6 years in the NBA. This dude has had a good half a season, and now he's an Olympian. I don't understand. I can understand Anthony Edwards. Drew Holiday. Why? Why are you taking Drew Holiday? I know it's not because of his defense. Is that what is that? I don't know. But Halliburton is really I'm looking at all these guys, multiple time all-stars, all NBA players, until I get to this guy right here. Somebody got to make that make sense to me. That is pure T ridiculous. But I just had to get that off my chest, man. Let's talk about what we got going on tonight, though. We got the homies in the house tonight. Let me drop this off. Let's bring on the homies tonight. The homeboy. The what? The what show?
The Carew Show.
The Carew Show. Let me bring on the homeboy Lou Starsky. And we got Matt. Matt's still at work. So he can't be on the camera. Hey, how y'all feeling about tonight? Let's start off like that. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something. This is us versus the Bulls for the season. Let's show this so everybody know how we did against the Bulls this year. My bad, that's the Pacers and the Bulls. We're gonna share this one instead. Yeah. And Starsky, that's how we.
Your mic is not on, Starsky. Your mic is not on. We cannot hear you. I see you talking, but I sure don't hear you.
And that's y'all see that, gang. That's us versus the Bulls this year. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
A rookie mistake.
Yeah, you good, Lou. We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
That kid from the young kid from Chicago at Adobe or whatever, he cooked us 2 games.
You talking about Ayo DeSumo?
Yeah, that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that
Chicago native.
Yeah, and now they have Caruso back. It's gonna be. I get to watch this game with no worries, because if we lose, we end the draft. If we win, we get to watch another game. So it's a win-win situation for me tonight. Sacramento lost yesterday, so shit's looking good already. But the thing, what's that?
Sac 1.
Yeah, so that means if they get into the playoffs, we get 2 picks.
They lost. My bad. I'm sure.
No.
They closer to losing they pick.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking today. I woke up and I was just like, man. In 21, we had a center that was doing 15-15. We had JC shooting his best, and we had Gallo, who's a skilled low post player who can shoot. So when he's out on the perimeter, you got to guard. When he's in the post, you got to guard. We have not replaced those things at all, and yet we're judging all of our other guys. We have an unbalanced roster, and we've been judging our team as if they're trash players, and they're not.
Hey, real quick, Lou. My bad. I gotta get this out the way. Let me get my salute song. Salute to the homeboy Dwayne P in the building. Salute to Lou Starsky. Salute to Kool-Aid. Salute to Dwayne P. Salute to Craig. Salute to Southside. Salute to Mike. Salute to Carlos SS. Salute to Incog. Salute to Leon in the building. Salute to Matt. Salute to who else rocking with me today, guys? Salute to the homeboy Southside. Salute to my guy Rail from We Talk Mavs. They over there looking for a MVP and a championship run this year. That's my guy Rail. Salute as always. Salute to the number one Hawks hater Raj in the building. Salute to Mike in the building. Did I miss anybody? Dwayne P in the building. Salute. Salute to the homeboy Gabe in the building. Salute to the homeboy YQ. YQ, we need another song.
I'm the best ever.
My bad, Lou. Go ahead. Oh, salute to Malcolm in the building. Go ahead, Lou.
Nah, that's just it. I mean, we have those three integral.
Lou, you muted again.
Oh,
I can hear him.
I'm good.
Yeah, you Gucci. You Gucci.
All right. Yeah. So I was just saying, like, we have three integral pieces, and we just keep going after guards and drafting guards, and not addressing the elephant in the room is the fact that we don't have good center play. We don't have good power forward play. And, we haven't replaced a low post presence that gives anybody any concern. And we have an unbalanced roster.
Lou, here's the reason why we did not replace Gallo and we didn't replace Hervey. Here's the main reason why.
DJ, add this to the mix. We re-signed JC and Capella. Go ahead.
But here's the reason why, man. We decided to go with defense. We decided to go with a Kongu has no offensive game whatsoever. We decided to draft Kobe Buffkin. Shout out to Kobe Buffkin, but he's more of a defensive player. We decided to go with defense instead of shooting, and that's what hurt us. You got to put when you talk about Trae Young and Dejounte Murray, you need shooters around them. You need quality shooters, and you need a quality post presence too. But we went with defense. That's what we're doing. We're messing up. We're listening to y'all on the We Talk How right. We need defense. We don't need crap defense. Look, we need offensive firepower, and that's what got us to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep. The ability to have teams have to guard multiple situations every time down the court, and not only contend with the pick and roll that's lethal, but now you have shooters, now you have a low post. And when Trae sits, Gallo was, a focal point to the offense. And why we have not replaced that in 3 years pisses me off. With all these other players emerging in that same role throughout the NBA.
You got Leon. It sounded like you wanted to say something. Look like you wanted to say something about the lack of.
I mean, you could say
we don't have enough offense. That's what Incog said.
You could say that the Hawks don't have enough offense, but consistently top 10 in offense, consistently bottom 10 in defense. So it seems like we need more defense to meet.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the problem.
Why is that the problem? So you're telling me the fact that they've been bad at getting defense means they should have went for more offense just because they sucked at getting defensive players?
No. Listen to what Lou was saying. Listen to what Lou is saying. Gallo, we did not replace him. Gallo was not a defensive player. He was crap at defense, but he can shoot. He was 90% free throw shooter.
And he was big, though. You cannot be good at defense, but you can not be good at defense and be 6'3", and you can not be good at defense and be 6'10". That's a difference.
Yeah. And why didn't we replace him? Because we listening to folks on We Talk House Radio. We need more defense.
Yeah, but you know what?
And we tried to replace him with a Kongu.
But you know what?
Come on.
We do need better defending. Let's not let. It's a reason. It's a reason why your team It's a reason.
I'd rather draft a skilled offensive player and then have a culture that makes him have effort on defense, because that's what defense in the NBA is about. Getting back on your miss, rebounding the rebounds. That's the shit you can do. The NBA is super talented where you're not going to have like super shutdown defenders just coming off the truck.
Do I need to pull up how many points we give up per game?
What's that?
Do I need to pull up how many points we gave up per game this year? Do I need to pull up our
no? But when you're watching the game, the disjointed nature of our team fuels our opponents to have career nights. Little guys have career nights with us because they see this organization that we have.
Because we can't defend.
Exactly. Well, we can't do anything. We can't impose. It's not about defending. It's about imposing.
When we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, we couldn't defend.
That's because
we made our shot.
We beat the Knicks because the Knicks were
name an all defensive player that was on the Eastern Conference.
That version of Capella was a defensive menace. That version of Capella,
sure. Just because he didn't make an all defensive team doesn't mean nobody's saying
we need to be an all defensive guy. We need to improve on the way that we defend. Nobody said we got to be top. I'm gonna tell you this though, Inca. I don't care how good your offense is. You're not winning shit when you rank 26.
Bottom 10 in defense. Nobody ran being bottom 10 in defense.
You're not gonna win nothing. Find me an NBA champion, Inca, who was ranked
bottom 10 in defense.
Look, the top five defenders, the top five defensive teams have good defenders. The other ones that make up that top 15, that's all effort. That's guys just efforting together. That's all that is.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Defense is two things: effort, but you also have to understand how to read the game, which comes from what? Film study, knowing your personnel, knowing what player you guarding is good at what and not good at certain things, so you can guard that player accordingly.
So, Damon, which one's easier to develop? Which one's easier to develop? Taking a guy that's very skilled and understands basketball at a high IQ, taking that guy and then implementing that defensive structure that you're talking about. Is it better to get that guy that's talented, has skills, and you can then mold that side of it? We need good basketball players. Basketball players, it's not just about being a good defender, it's about positioning. Put yourself in a good position.
Now you see, think about what I said about Mo G. Why I'm so high on Mo G. Because you have to know how to read the game. So when you look at a LeBron, right? How many stories you heard about LeBron from opponents who say, this dude know what we're going to run?
Yeah, because he studies. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. For Incog to say we don't need no deep defending, that's blasphemy. These numbers say we need a lot of defending.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not saying we don't.
I am saying
replace certain positions.
What I am saying with Lou, I agree 100% with Lou. Lou was like, who did we replace with Gallo? Answer that question. Who did we replace with Gallo? Gallo was a better 90% free throw shooter, and he could hit open threes. Who did we replace with him? Tell me. We went with defense. Who did we replace with him? Answer Lou question.
When you say we went with defense, who did we get for
answer Lou question? Who did we replace with?
Question. Who did we go get that makes you say we shift into a defensive minded
technically team? We replaced Gallo with Jalen Johnson.
I mean,
no.
Yes, Okongwu was the backup big for the Eastern Conference Finals run. Gallo was the backup 4. We traded Gallo for DJ, and we promoted Jalen to the backup 4. So we replaced Gallo with Jalen Johnson.
No. We replaced it with we played Jalen Johnson with what's his name?
Who?
JC.
That's not how it works. JC.
No, we replaced Gallo. We replaced Gallo with Big O.
That's not how it works. Gallo wasn't a center. Gallo was the backup power forward.
Right.
So who was the backup power forward after Gallo was traded? Jalen Johnson. So we replaced Gallo with Jalen Johnson.
Last year,
at the same time with that, we also had very tough games. hold on.
Jalen Johnson.
We also had a very tall team, so we could also put Gallo.
Acting like Jalen Johnson didn't play last year,
right? But we could put Gallo in at the 3 and have JC at the power forward and still have Capella. We had a balanced roster. We had way taller guys. We had Reddish and Hunter at the time. So I mean, like.
Well, you know what? You should.
My thing is this. Let me ask you a question, Karusha. What is your objection to thinking that we have not structured this team?
The team's structured terribly. I'm not finna sit here and argue that.
Okay, because that's all I'm saying. And as we agree with that, I'm like, okay, that's fine. We can start there.
I just think I'm tired of the we just need to put offense around Trae Young. Just offense. When defense wins championships, it's always wins championships, and it's always
Allen Iverson. With Allen Iverson, defense won him and they got to the championship. But it's also tall people.
Matt, get out of here, bro. You at work, man. Stop playing on them folks' clock.
Here's what I am saying. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying our roster.
Hold on, y'all. Let Matt get his thing off before he go back to work. Matt got to get his off before he go back to work. Go ahead, man. You there, Matt?
I know. I get the whole surround Trae with defense and all that. I'm just saying I haven't seen that work. Okay, I've seen Trae next to an offensive team with a couple of good defenders. Clint Capella was a good defender during that run. Tony Snell was a good defender during that run. Cam Reddish was a good defender during that run. Everybody else just gave energy and effort. That's the
he didn't play until Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Why are we talking about Cam Reddish? Like, were y'all there?
I'm just saying he played. He gave some.
He played one game, Matt.
He gave some effort.
He played in one game.
I'm saying in general, we had three.
We had that to look forward to the next year.
We had three good defenders. Three. Then the rest of the team was offense. So when y'all tell me I need to surround Trae with a bunch of defenders,
did you say we had
that doesn't make sense to me. No, I didn't say elite. I said three good. We had three. I nobody was elite.
Guys, we can go up and down that. We can go up and down that roster. There was many reasons why that roster gelled. The guy
I'm gonna put a whole bunch of defense
when he got bumped.
Trae.
Solomon Hill.
That don't make sense. I don't want to increase Trae's burden because we talk all the time about Trae Young's decision making, his knowing when to shoot versus when to pass, his ego shots.
Bro, you already
as many talented guys around him.
Already looked up and got the guy who's going to take the decision making burden off of Trae. You've already got that.
Caruso, I'm not here to talk about like y'all's offense defensive talks going back and forth. I'm here to say the last 3 years has been a failure of the front office and the ownership of this. And we still got good pieces moving forward that we can make a few pieces this summer and be right back in it with the way everything is. That's what I'm saying. And that's what we should be focusing on. How can we get this team back on the right track? Is BI disgruntled over there in Pelicans land? Is Zion going to want to play? Is he hurt again? Let's start rostering this shit up because like this ain't it. Garrison Matthews playing a bunch ain't it. Us talking about us hoping and praying on Vit ain't it. We should be doing better.
I agree.
Well, talk to your front office, Lou. They the ones
that's what I'm saying. That's who I'm here
I got immense confidence in Landry Fields.
Matt, that's your boy acquiring. How you gonna agree with Lou, Matt? And when it's your boy acquiring,
you got immense confidence in Landry Fields. So I'm sorry, I got to put my mask on.
Because Landry Fields has not been in charge the last 3 years. He's been in charge the last 13 months. Okay, that's first. Second, Landry Fields has also been measuring his time to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? There's only one way to go, DeMar. We only have one real tradable asset, or maybe two. So
you don't think Double O and Jalen and Murray, and you don't think these guys are trading Pella? You don't think a team would want Pella?
No, hell no. I think the only tradable assets you have.
Don't listen to Matt.
I mean, but that's not going to help us, Lou. I'm talking about if we're talking about making major structural changes to the roster, you only have so many avenues. So I'm saying I appreciate the fact that he's evaluating what's available and cutting once. Like I don't want him to make a flurry of moves just to make moves. I want him to be calculated and precise.
Of course.
So
Of
I'm
course,
saying
but
so
let's talk
the
about what those
opportunity
calculated precise
has not
moves are.
presented itself.
What position is the most priority to you, Matt? Not to this front office, to you. What is number one free agency, top priority, draft, whatever? What is the position of need right now?
Everything but one.
Is it not a skilled big man, at least in the power forward or center position?
Everything but.
Yeah, I mean, I would like I said, I would there
One of
there
these
is
kids
one
that can
center,
shoot.
Khalil Ware, who I would heavily target in the draft. But as far as the rest of the roster, whether it's the shooting guard position or the wing, one of those two for me have to be addressed long term. I have to make sure I get somebody.
We get a young big and a veteran big that can play. Dude, we are right back in it. We got the right players.
But Lou, you gotta have somebody that's on the same level as Trey or close to. I can't have such a drop off in talent. Like now, I have Trey, and then the next best player to him is Dejounte Murray.
He doesn't want BI.
Big of a drop off.
He doesn't want BI.
I don't want Brandon Ingram. I don't want Brandon Ingram.
How about Nick Claxton or Richardson or any of these kids that are just young and big and tall and long?
I like Nick Claxton.
No, I'm just talking about throughout the years.
I'm saying, like, who's the other guy? I don't know. I'm saying you said Claxton, then you said another name. I'm saying who?
What was it? Richardson in I think Charlotte for a little while. Mark.
Nick Richards.
I want a talented guy, Lou. I want a talented guy. I don't want another Capella. I want a talented guy.
Yes, we need that in our front, but we also need to fill our rosters with these taller guys that are just good. Nobody's worried about Richards and Nick Claxton coming out of the draft. We could have scooped them up. Mitchell Robinson, I remember yelling and screaming, going, "Hallelujah! We got Mitchell Robinson in the second round," and we went with Omari Spellman. Like it doesn't make sense what we do sometimes.
No, because
I mean,
Well, I mean, look, it comes with a vision. You know, Landry Fields, he don't have what vision does he want to take the team into? Now, you want more offense, you want more defense, and then you choose what player you want. The problem is, I don't think they know really what direction they want to go in.
Well,
what the players that they choose, you know, who knows?
Yeah, I think he's looking at all his pieces as individual pieces. Like this is some sort of fucking game. Like he's just accumulating parts and trying to trade them off. Like he's playing like this weird game. He's like I don't understand it. But Landry is not it for me.
No vision. That's
what. But Lou, how can you make that assessment after 13 months?
How can I make that assessment? Because of the trade that he was willing to do with Dejounte Murray. The way he was willing to fight the actual general manager on the fact that he wanted DJ there for some fucking reason because his friend liked him. It was not a visionary move. A visionary would have said, no, it's not what the team needs.
Cook Lou.
No, Lou. He made a mistake. Okay, that's openly acknowledged. Can we move on from that? Because
so the guy that we made a mistake with is who now we're banking on, and so far he has not done that.
Lou, let's take the emotion out. Let's think about it. Logic.
All right.
I traded two first round picks to get Dejounte Murray. Right. I would think Dejounte Murray is worth at least one first round pick and one starter. Right. So, or a rotation player and 2 first round picks. So what did I really, did I lose time? Sure. I wasted 18 months. But other than that, right, the value proposition is a wash. I traded 2 first, I get 2 first. So what did I really give up? Right.
It's this opportunity
false narrative that we gave up.
Listen, Matt, you gave up opportunity cause because now what you got is you got Bogey sitting on the bench instead of starting, and he's a shooter.
He's never gonna start.
Bogey started
for 82 games.
He can't start, Lou. His defense is horrid.
Okay, so if you're going to actually make a trade like that, you needed to get someone who can shoot like Bogey and can defend like what we thought DJ can defend, and can do all the other intangible shit.
You're describing like a top 30 player.
Exactly. That's the move you make when you go out.
Like you can't it's easy to say go get Devin Booker, but like Devin Booker's not available.
Okay, but that's okay. So then what I'm saying is you say no. Since you don't get that actual player,
I agree.
No.
I agree with that. You say no to DJ. You go back in time, you say no to DJ. For
exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
But again, like
get another short guy in here made no sense. Honestly, like for us to not put all our chips in for Domantas Sabonis or another big.
we didn't put all our chips in with Dejounte. We traded 2 firsts. He's worth at least that. So I'm saying it's a wash.
Well, hopefully he is to somebody.
Come on, man, because you weren't saying that earlier that Dejounte was worth 2 firsts. You were telling him he was trash. Come on, man, don't flip now.
I never said stop. I never said he was trash. He compared to other elite number 2 options, he is trash.
You just said a couple months ago you didn't say we could get all that. That wasn't your opinion.
I didn't. I said we could
all that,
get.
Matt.
Come on, man.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Come on, don't do that, bro.
Spencer Dinwiddie. You Lions. Spencer Dinwiddie and 2 firsts is what I said we could get for Dejounte. That's what we gave up to get him. We gave up a rotation player and Gallinari and 2 first-round picks. If we would have got Spencer Dinwiddie and 2 firsts, that's exactly what we gave up.
Okay, but you do admit that the guy who did that move,
this whole narrative that we gave up everything, we gave up our whole future to get Dejounte is a lie. That's
you do understand.
Well, this is what you gave up, Matt. This is what you gave up. Okay, you gave up the ability to control your first-round picks for the next
for 2 years?
3 years.
For 2 years.
Wait,
2025, 2026, and 2027.
25, and 27.
So you gave up. Matt, listen to me. Listen to me, Matt. Listen to me. Listen to me, Matt.
2026.
Matt, listen to me.
In 26, we can
2025
we can trade that pick.
Right,
Matt,
but you're telling me I have to wait till draft night. The NBA moves too fast for me to have to wait till draft night.
Listen to me, Matt. We gave up the 25 first, pick swap 26. We gave up 27. Luckily the Spurs are not that good. So maybe that right now, I'm hoping they stay like that. And that 26 pick, and that 26 pick, they have a worse record than us, and they don't flip, right? But we don't have control of our first round pick.
But you gotta hope when we get hurt,
3 years.
That's gonna happen.
So that's why y'all hear me say this. This why y'all, man. That's why I was saying, if he trade Murray, if he trade, let me go back to Murray since that's the hottest thing. He cannot miss on the return. You keep saying. Well, no. This is what I mean. No, this is what I mean. DJ for 2 firsts and Spencer Dinwiddie to me is a miss because Spencer Dinwiddie is not going to be with this team. I need a player. I value this. Just me now. I value the player we get in return more than the pick. I want a starter. I want somebody that we could get. We could slide in somewhere in our starting lineup, regardless of the position. Okay.
But
obviously, they can't be a fucking point
whole
guard.
narrative around the whole narrative around DJ is the picks that we gave up the picks. Oh my God!
Because you lost control of your first round picks for the next 3 years, Matt. You don't control your first for the next 3 years.
Matt, we're not only the picks, but you now lost 2 years of dysfunction on our front court.
We just wasted 2 years. So when people tell me stuff like this year was supposed to be development, right? I don't think they told Trae Young that. I don't think they told the ownership that. That's why I don't buy it. You don't waste if Trae Young is the guy.
The more I listen to everything, I think DJ was got to replace Trae. The media have been the media.
Come on,
and I think DJ. I was looking.
Hold on, wait. Like I said, I'll listen to what players say. When last week or whenever that podcast was when he had with Dejounte, he said he was elated that he finally got some help. That he was excited that he got Dejounte because finally he had somebody to help him.
It was back of him to say he's grown up since then.
I saw that podcast.
That means what you said don't mean nothing. What you actually do.
Maybe if our number 4 overall pick wasn't just giving up 15 points a game.
So what I'm saying, when we go back and look at 2 years ago when we got Dejounte Murray, right? Y'all act like we could have just rolled back the roster that we had that got embarrassed by Miami and said, "Oh, well, we tried, Trae." When y'all complain every day that we tried this past summer, but we didn't execute anything. So, which one is it?
Matt, let me tell you,
you notice how this team is going. Everything is starting to go toward pointing at DJ being the point guard for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're not putting a 28-year-old guy who's won 64 games over 3 years as their point guard. Kool-Aid.
Listen to me.
That's dumb.
The reason why I get so upset about when people talk about the Dejounte Murray move is because if we can sit up here and everybody that I see on the panel and everybody I see in the chat, I don't think none of us work for the Atlanta Hawks. So if we can see that something doesn't fit, right? If we could see a player don't fit, if we could see why do you have two players who play the same position, I need to know why my dumbass front office didn't see that. This move should have never been made. That's why I get so upset about it. Exactly. You can't sit here, Matt, and come up here and say, hey, DJ not good, DJ this, DJ that, and you're not looking at Landry Fields, you're not looking at Trae Young, you're not looking at Nick Russell. I don't never hear you mention them.
I said, Damon, I've come up numerous times and said Landry made a mistake. He picked the wrong guy. I don't have an issue.
You understand how that's
I don't have an issue with the process, because if, like I said, if you watch that Miami series and you say, okay, what do we need an extra Trae? A good defender, a guy that scores 20 points a game, a guy that plays defense, a guy that gets other guys involved, a rebounder. So DJ on paper, DJ checks all those boxes.
No, he's not a shooter. He's not a shooter. He's not going to scare anybody.
He said the quality.
I didn't say a shoot. I didn't say a shooter. I said a guy that can score 20 points a game.
Matt, this is the problem that I'm talking about today. Matt, this is the problem I'm talking about today, is that guy that we're all talking about, bitching back and forth about how even in agreement that DJ was the bad move, that guy was promoted to our GM now. And that's the guy that we're entrusting moving forward, who wasn't able to get a deadline move, a deal done, lost this year as well. What are we doing moving forward? So I'm flaming all of them. You're somehow protecting Landry in this. I don't understand that. That's a new one for me. All I want is results. I don't give a F about all that other shit.
Thank you.
And another thing, let me. Another thing, if I can jump in.
We didn't. As much as y'all, a lot. I don't know where you feel individually, Lou, but as much as y'all come up here and complain about the Dre, right? DeAndre. Oh, we wasted a 4th overall pick. We moved to second.
DeAndre's fine. DeAndre's fine.
Nobody didn't complain about DeAndre, man.
And then we gave Travis grace. We gave Travis grace for making that mistake, right? But this guy is 33 years old and made a mistake. Yes, he made a mistake, but it was an aggressive mistake.
We didn't give him grace. They took us to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I don't want somebody sitting on their hands. I don't want somebody sitting on their hands not doing anything.
Hey, let me hear from Inca. I want to say something. Go ahead, Inca.
And look here, man. Y'all putting too much emphasis on the Dejounte Murray trade. That wasn't the only move that Landry made. Okay, why don't you look at the other re-signings and draft picks that he made too, and then try to say, okay, that didn't work. Look, can Okongwu fit? Can Okongwu fit with Trae Young and Dejounte Murray?
That's not a Landry Fields move.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got to look at the picture. You got to look at the big picture.
But I'm saying you're talking about Landry Fields. Right? It's not a Landry Fields move.
Because look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to, but Dejounte Murray and Trae Young are gonna be here next year. I don't care. And if you talk all that crap about,
I don't mind that.
If you talk about, look, if you talk all that crap about Trae, those two, then you really ain't saying nothing. You just talking. You just yapping.
What we
need to realize is you got to surround Dejounte Murray and Trae Young with offense and quit playing around. Just like and Travis Schlink had a vision. Who did he bring in? His free agents, Gallo and Bogey and veterans. Okay, those are the type of niggas not to get instead of trying to play around and get Brandon Ingram. You see what I'm saying? You need veterans that can shoot, free throws, and you got to hit on your draft picks. That's it.
Go ahead, Show. I know you want to respond. Go ahead, Show.
Yeah,
and then after the show, we're gonna change the
Nah,
topic.
Foot can go. Foot can go. I'm all right. I'm good.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say, Show. Go ahead.
Yeah, this offense thing's not gonna work. Travis Schlenk told them niggas not to trade for Dejounte Murray, and Landry Fields did not draft Onyeka Okongwu, so you can't hold that against them.
What other moves did he make? What other move did Landry make?
The drafts are fine. The drafts are fine.
Basically, I guess you really got AJ and Kobe, Mo, Seth, everybody drafted the past 2 years.
Y'all might think this crazy, but Landry traded Big Frank and Aaron Holiday.
He didn't trade them. He didn't resign them.
He just didn't resign. Well, resigned them, let them go, and picked up somebody.
Who cares?
That's anyways.
Look, trade for Dejounte Murray when he's on the team.
Let's switch.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Trey and Dejounte are together, we ain't gonna win shit.
Hey, we're gonna switch topics real quick. Now let's talk about this playing game we got tonight.
Demar, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead, Foot.
Go ahead. Then after Foot, we're gonna go ahead and the playing game.
Check this out, people. I mean, y'all talking about various things and issues of what happened, right? Ain't nobody said nothing about Quinn Snyder, right? And because he's the captain of the ship. Right, and the reason I'm saying this because no matter who you have to put them in a position to be successful, right? And when everybody got hurt, and you saw what we was playing with and how we was playing better, I know there was blame across the board with Trey ain't here, whatever. But as I always talked about, the philosophy that Quinn has brought in and what he's doing, all this damn shooting and all this none of this other stuff, and y'all started off talking about a defensive player. It's team defense, fellas. Guys fitting together, right? That's the coach's issue. He had to coach his ass off recently, right? He had to. I know y'all shaking your head, but that's what I'm looking at. Yes, there's some player deficiencies across the board, but we've won with those deficiencies because they was put in position to succeed. That's what y'all keep missing.
Yeah, but Capella was such a different force in 21 is what I've acknowledged. I was looking at the stats, 15 and 15, basically, with top-notch defense compared to what it is this year. And compared to this year, it's such a drop-off. And they had an opportunity to flip what that was, his highest year, into something else moving forward. Same thing with JC. And we didn't do it. We dropped the ball. So now what do we do now?
Yeah, we stuck.
All right, gang. Let's move on to let's talk about this playing game tonight. Let's start with the OG Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, I know Kool-Aid said he going to the watch-along at State Farm. Real niggas gonna be on We Talk Host TV watching the game with your boy. Real niggas gonna be at. But no, I'm bullshit. Kool-Aid, what's your thoughts on the game tonight, man?
I've been in and out with y'all.
What's your thoughts on the Bulls game?
Hey, man, I feel like we got a chance, but it's something that Trey said, and it bothered me. And it was that lately I've been seeing him shoot 9. He shot 9 times the last game. He been shooting less.
I'm loving it.
Everybody been making him. Now that's not Trey game. His game is 25 times, and like I say, a logo shot. And he said, since he been making his adjustments, he been forced to not be himself. Now he said he can adjust himself to make to anybody, but if you notice his adjustment to pass more in the last 3 to 5 games is not
his adjustment is to get to the free throw line and pass the ball. I'm good with that. He's my point guard. We got Hunter. We got Bogey. We got other players you saw when he was absent that these guys can put up numbers.
No, I'm just we ain't worried about him putting up numbers. When he shoot, he can shoot 25 times, put up 25, and still give up 10 assists a game. That's what.
But if he can at the end of the game get into the paint, he can at the end of the game get into the paint and destroy.
All his career, he been shooting 20 to 25 times, no matter whether he was in high school, whether he was in college.
Not in high school anymore. Not in high school anymore, Kool-Aid.
The first 3 years in pro, he shot 20 times or more. He put up 20.
That's
and
not
10.
true.
How much we win? How much we
Hold
win?
on, let him talk. Hold on, let him finish. Because
It's not true,
he's
but
spending some game. He's spending some game.
I'm
Let
sorry,
him finish.
I gotta fact check you on that.
But
Let him
check
finish,
finish,
man.
Joe. Let him finish. Let him finish, Joe.
I'm gonna
And
mute myself.
in that 20, in that time when he shoot that many times, it got us to Eastern Conference Finals, and it got us in and out of the play-ins in the last 2 years. Now, lately he's been drawing that back, and what bothered me is that he could go into that game, that same mentality, to shoot 9 times and try to pass the ball 15 times to get everybody involved. And that game is not going to turn into what we wanted to turn into. Now, that last game we got blowed out. Yeah, he passed the ball. He actually only shot 9 times. I mean, and he scored 12 and 12 assists.
Weren't we like 15 or something when he left?
Well, hold on. Let him finish.
And he had and DJ had 31 points. Everybody shot more than him, and we still got blowed out. Now, agreed that Trey defense is going to be even a little less. With anybody who get their fingers surgery and stuff, their defense going to change. It's going to change a little bit because a little man got to play below. Now, my point is that I'm afraid. Now, I don't know if Drummond going to play. That's a big concern. Whether Drummond's going to come out, I know he will hurt. And my thing is that in order for us to win this game, it's going to come down really to Clint Capella. Okay, going to come down to Clint Capella and Bruno. Double O gonna have to be Mo G gonna have to be the X factor because Vit not coming, because Vit is gone. We don't have no JJ, so now Mo G gonna have to fit in and be that X factor. We gonna have to depend on Kobe coming in playing some defense on DeMar, because I think he's the only one who can play defense on DeMar. And then this gonna be really the big kicker right here. Is that if Trey gonna change his game to share the ball, it's gonna be very important that Bogey, DJ, and Garrison Matthews gonna really be able to catch and shoot that ball on a great clip. If they don't catch, if they can't shoot well, if we get any of them doing a Klay Thompson, it's gonna be over.
If you let me ask,
gonna change. They gonna change.
Kool-Aid, let me ask Incog this real quick. Do you have any concern about AO locking up Trey tonight? He always played good defense on Trey.
Who? Who you say? What'd you say? Repeat the question.
Do you have any concern about AO locking up Trey tonight? He plays good against Trey. Trey always struggle against him. Do you have any concern about that?
Come on, man. Ain't no stopping Trey Young.
I'm trying to be a good moderator, man. Come on now.
Who can stop Trey Young?
Shit, AO does.
Trey Young
locking his ass up,
Trey Young is the only one that can stop himself.
Okay,
if Trey Young decides to put his head down and attack the basket, there's no stopping him. The problem is what Kool-Aid was saying. You stop Trey Young when Trey Young decide he wanted to share the ball. Look here, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm gonna give y'all some straight talk. Trey Young and Dejounte Murray don't need to pass the ball whatsoever. They need to attack the paint. They need to attack, say bump everybody else. We need 20 shots for Trey Young. We need 20 shots for Dejounte Murray. If you get the ball, that's a delicacy.
That's Coach Nate right there.
Pass, that's a delicacy. We living and dying with Trey Young and Dejounte Murray. That's how our mentality got to be. And let me tell you something. When we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, when we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, everybody on that team knew that this is Trey Young's team. We live and die with Trey Young. So now this year, we decide we get some players in here. Oh, you need to pass the ball. Motherfucker, you ain't Trey Young. You ain't nobody. You a role player. You're a G League player. You be lucky.
Let me ask Lou. Hey, Lou. Lou, let me ask you this, Lou. Let me ask you the same question, Lou. Are you concerned with AO on Trey Young tonight, or
I'm not
bother you at all?
I'm not concerned. I think it'll be a tough matchup, but we have a guard that's he's a special player, and you know, I don't have even if he has a bad game, he's still the gravity that the team needs at that position. So it doesn't matter him shooting, him not making. You got to play good basketball, and if Trey makes the right passes throughout, and the ball starts whipping around, ends up in a wide open bogey, we hit that splash, boom, we running back on defense. That's when we are at our best. To think that just Trey just dominating the ball is going to win us a game. How do you think we create space for Trey to do what he does at the end of a game if we don't pass and include these players throughout the process? Like this is the way you have a vision of creating a team is the same way you have a vision of playing a game. You got to play the game to create the space that you want at certain times in the game where it's critical, right? No? Okay. Well, that's how I know. That's how I know.
All right, let me swing it over the show real quick. What's your thoughts with AO on trading night? Any concern or concern?
I think that a questionable AO is not going to be able to lock up Trey. Caruso. I think a fully healthy AO and Caruso could give Trey trouble, but I do not think that not 100% AO can. I mean, like, bro, the stats are right there. This nigga shot 6 or 17 against them the last time he played against them. So obviously he locked that shit up the last time they played. So I don't know why you shaking your head, because it happened.
Well, so, that was a loss. Let me show y'all the other one. Let me show y'all
the overall story of our series with Chicago. Let me just say this real quick, Damon. Can I just real quick? Go ahead. Our overall series with Chicago is based on our shooting. When we shoot paltry, we lose, and when we shoot good or decent, we win.
As a team.
As a team.
You said the key stat 6 or 17. If Trey Young would have shot 25. Instead of passing the down ball to some G Leaguers, then damn, maybe we would have got the 5 points to get.
He was 6 for 17. Look at this in
what it sounds like.
He was 6 for 17, but he was 3 for 13 from 3.
Okay.
He should have kept shooting. He should have took more shots.
If he would have shot 5 more,
so shoot more, 35% from the field and 23% from 3, but keep shooting.
Yeah. How many assists he have? Hold
on, let me show you. Now, let me show y'all the stats when we actually beat the Bulls, because we only beat them once this year.
Here we go.
Y'all notice when Sadiq Bey went out, we can play these young guys and we got better. We feel better.
This your only win against the Bulls this year. 113-101, April the 1st. Okay, team. What did the team do? You shot 50% from the field.
This is the game that Vitt was 6 or 6 from 3, by the way.
Right. You shot 47% from 3. All right. Now you don't have a Vic. Look at the player numbers. Okay. Trey didn't play that game. I think Trey came back 3 games later or something. But this is what you had. Vic Krejci, Clint Capella, Hunter, Murray, Bogey. They was on all of them was pretty much on fire. 100%, 66%. This from the field. Hunter was awful. Murray was average. Bogey was on fire. Okay. Your bench, you had Jalen Johnson. He was awful from the field, though. Bruno had a good game going against Drummond. He gave you 10.4 boards, 4 assists. So,
Harrison Matthews, 3 for 7.
There you go. So, I mean, that's what you're looking at right now. This is the only time you beat the Bulls. Now I can show you the other. We had another loss to them.
Well,
too.
I mean, they were on
that last game. That last game we probably played well. But,
okay, that's cool. That's cool. So the first 2 games. Okay, so the first 2 games, everybody was there any excuse because we lost, and in the second one you gave up 136 points.
Okay.
What did we shoot from the field? 46% from the field, average.
14 from 43, terrible.
32% from 3, below league average, awful. You gave up 46%. We allowed them to shoot 13 from 28 from 3. They shot 55% from the field,
which is not their strong point. They're like the
crazy
least...
because we was a +6. Look at this. We +6 on the boards. You plus what? 8 on offensive rebounding, and we still lost. You plus what? 4 on assists, turnovers. Oh, we was -5 on the turns. So, and you still gave up 136 points, and you controlled the boards. Matt, thoughts?
Matt, you there? I went back and looked at that game. I went back and looked at that game yesterday, and we had, I believe, a 12-point lead in the third quarter. that particular game. So when the bench came in, they gave up the lead. So I'm not really concerned about that game that much. The last game, I don't really count it because, like I said, Chicago was on a back-to-back. I believe the night prior had went to overtime with them in Minnesota, so I don't really count that as significant. Tonight, Trae Young, for me, he too, and kind of point earlier, like I don't need Trae to be this passive, pure point guard. I need him to be aggressive. I need him to attack the rim, put pressure on the rim. I need him to create shots for others by his scoring first, and then play make for others, not the other way around. Because we get off to slow starts that way. If we get off to a fast start and we kind of can control the lead, then he can kind of play make. That's better as opposed to the inverse where he's passing, getting other guys open. Because, like I've been saying all year, Trae Young is probably, besides JJ, as far as attacking the rim, is the only guy that's consistent, like night in, night out. We don't know right now. I bet you $100. Like I don't know what DJ's going to score tonight. No one up here knows what DJ's going to score.
You don't know what Trae
20? Is he going to score 11? Is he going to score?
What about Trae?
Is he going to score? But I can pretty much guarantee Demond. I can look at the last week, and so, a little bit because he's coming off an injury, so it might be a little,
you don't know
down.
man.
But generally,
you don't know.
I do. I can look at the Minnesota game.
What do you say he's gonna score, man?
Hold on. Go ahead, finish, Matt, and then let me get Leon thoughts on the game tonight. Right. Go ahead, Matt. Finish.
But generally, the reason for me that it's important that Trae Young is leading us in scoring at the beginning is because I know for sure he's consistent. I know for sure that he's going to put pressure on the rim, attack the rim. I know for sure that he creates gravity and can get other guys open shots.
How much is he scoring, Matt? How much is he scoring, Matt?
I'm going to say 25 and 10.
Sure. What's your thoughts on the game tonight, my guy?
Like I said,
hold on. We'll come back to you,
Matt. He can finish if he wants to.
Oh, go ahead, finish, Matt.
But anyway, like I said, I think it's really important. It's critical that Trae Young gets us off to a hot start.
What you got, Leon, for the night game?
We should dominate the boards tonight. If Drummond is out, I believe he is going to be out. Can y'all hear me, by the way?
You good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think we should dominate the boards tonight with Drummond out, and that should really be the difference in the game. I think that the DeRozan thing is going to be a bit of an issue. Luckily, they usually play him at kind of like the 4, so that's kind of Dre's just going to have to contain him to some degree, or we're going to have a problem. But he does kill the Hawks. Just stay on the ground. Dre's known to do that. Just stay on the ground and don't lose to the step throughs. Make him shoot over you. He'll do it, but you got to make him shoot over you instead of letting him get to the line. As far as the guards go, Trae and DJ, they're going to have to play off each other, hit shots. They both need to try to get to the rim, get to the line. I'm a firm believer that in this game, if you get Vooch 2 early fouls, the game's pretty much over.
So you saying we should try to attack Vucevic?
Yeah, I'm sure that's the game plan. He's a terrible pick and roll big, and we have one of the best pick and roll ball handlers in the game, so that makes the most sense.
Lou, thoughts on the game tonight, Lou? Oh, you wanted to say something else too, Lou? Go ahead.
Well, thoughts on the game is pretty much what was just said. We have to get good guard play. We have to get Bruno and Capella to play at a high level, and we have to have some power forward play from some unsuspecting people, which leads into the question that I was going to ask is, Quinn likes to play about 7 to 8 people in the playoffs, play-ins. What 7-8 is he going to get? Like, what 7-8 people is he guaranteed to play today? Like, then I know what's up.
Okay, that's a good question. We're going to take that on while I pull up the roster.
I would say you're going to get Trae, DJ, DeAndre, Bogey, Capella. Those are the 5 locks, and then I believe you're going to see. I honestly believe you're going to see Garrison Matthews and Wesley Matthews at 7, and of course Bruno.
And see, that's one of my issues right now. That's how I'm going to lead off with.
Exactly.
What's your issue? Why is that an issue?
No, I'm saying who's Quinn gonna play, right? Right? Who is he gonna play? Is Moji gonna get some burn? Right?
Probably not.
So
He's
I can probably agree with you, right? I probably agree with you.
5 that they started with Indiana.
I think it is ridiculous to think that you're going to have Moji out there guarding DeMar DeRozan in an elimination game. I think it's crazy for you to even suggest that. That's my opinion.
Why?
Look, guys.
Why?
Because are you trying to
look silly?
Are you trying to win, or are you trying to get Moji some?
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with this squad right here, right? With this squad, who are you trusting? Right?
Wesley Matthews. I'm trusting Wesley Matthews over Muhammad.
Who are you gonna trust in this play with playing, right? How all of a sudden you gonna have a group of 7 come together and make some stuff happen, right? When the formula, again, I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
You don't trust
That's
what?
just my thing. I don't trust 7 dudes. Only 7 dudes. I'm not saying you're gonna.
No, he probably gonna go 9. He probably gonna go 9.
He's gonna go 8. I think 8 tops. 8.
No, I said 8. I said 8 before I got to Mo. To me, Mo would be the 9th guy.
I think he gonna go 9. I think he.
Okay, I thought you said 7. Yeah.
Well, no, that's just my little thing. I say 9.
Mo needs to play.
Who said 7?
Mo and Kobe gonna be important. See, because we lost Vic and we don't have JJ. I saw Snyder talk very positive about Mo, and I think Mo getting playing time. I think you're prepping him to replace that JJ and Vic place in a spot to get some burn. I ain't saying that he's gonna probably get a lot, but I just hope that they don't start that 5 that we saw started with Indiana and go too small.
So you think Moji is going to start? That's the only other way you're getting bigger.
No, what I'm saying
that they start Moji.
What I'm saying is that, I think Hunter. I don't think Bogut should start.
Who should start over Bogut?
In that forward spot.
Who should start over Bogut?
In Indiana, he had Bogut at the forward spot.
Okay.
He had
Who should start over Bogey?
Start Bogey at the 3.
Who should start over Bogey?
Moji should start at the 3. Hunter should be at the 4. Clint Capella should be at the 5 because Moji could shoot. He could shoot.
No,
he bigger, and he could shoot the 3 just as good as Bogey coming off the bench.
You can't replace
the 3.
Do not listen what I'm telling you. Do not start Bogey at that forward spot. Get a real forward, Wesley Matthews or somebody, but do not start Bogey at that forward spot.
Why not?
Please.
You're shooting?
No.
Why? Why not, Kool-Aid?
Bogey is a 2. Bogey is too small. Do not go small on this team. I'm telling you right now. If you start this,
they starting it. You so scared.
Small. They start 3 guards, Kool-Aid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the perfect team to go Bogey at the 3.
I'm telling you right now. Don't start Bogey at the 3.
Who instead though? Who instead?
He said we should start Moji.
No, he's not going to start Moji. So that's ridiculous, Kool-Aid. We'd have to be
play Bogey or Hunter off the bench. Do not play both of them to start. That was a mistake that Kerr made when he had started playing Klay Thompson off the bench, and he came and started him in this game when he was working when he was coming off the bench. You're gonna have to play. We were winning when Hunter was coming out the bench, and we was winning when Bogey was coming out the bench.
Yeah, but
Bogey been coming out the bench for a long time. Listen to what I'm saying. Do not change from what you were doing that you were winning with.
But
we got what we winning with, bro.
Kool-Aid.
don't have the guys.
Let me add this. Bogey has been starting how many games now?
Yeah, like 20.
And that's when we were winning.
He's been starting consistently. Listen.
When we was winning was when Vic was playing.
Bogey started though.
Bogey was starting
Bogey started though.
Well, Vic
was coming off the bench.
I said you got one of them got to come off the bench. Don't start.
We don't have. But
look, not have Hunter and Bogey on the floor together. I'm telling you right now.
I agree more with this. If Bogey he can't start. I like that.
Either Moji gonna have to start. Look, either Moji gonna have to start at the 4 or he gonna have to start at the 3. Do not play.
That's not gonna happen.
we start
And
in
this is why.
That's
and
not
this
gonna
is
happen. So I
why
guess we're gonna lose.
I wanted the Hawks to cut Trent Forrest and sign Vic.
Oh Lord.
No, right? That was ridiculous that he didn't do
Just
that.
so you can
It's
have
almost
that
as if
length
they
out
want to lose.
there. But now, since you don't have him, now you got to start. You can't listen.
But
Everybody know I'm a big-ass Moji
it does
fan.
take
I
two to
can't start
tango.
this guy, bro. I can't do
It does take two to tango. And if they wanted Vit long term and they weren't ready to agree on numbers, then they have to wait
Well,
for.
yeah, that's what. I mean, I understand that part, but I'm just saying, like,
it would have been nice.
We don't. Length is valuable for the Hawks because we don't have it. So, I mean, with Jalen out, Vic gone, who else do you have that's
create such a mismatch?
Moji. You got Moji, man.
That's it.
Hey, such a mismatch.
You're right. You're right. He ain't ready, but
I wouldn't. Now, let me say that I wouldn't start him. I wouldn't start Moji, but I definitely play. He definitely gonna get some playing.
Yeah,
better get some burn.
So I figured that there would be 8 players,
man.
So let's look at the roster. Who we got? What's your? Give me.
There would be 8 players. I figured that we'd have 7 locks. I figured we'd have 7 locks, and then like he may play 8.
Lou, what's your 9 people? What's your 9 guys?
I think it's going to be Trey, Bogey, Murray, Hunter, Capella, and then we're definitely going to get. I think we're definitely going to get some Garrison Matthews.
Obviously,
I think we're definitely going to get Garrison Matthews. I think this. See, I got 6 right now, right?
Back up big.
So Bruno Fernando's got to get
7.
burned just because he's the only other center. So that's the 7 that I can guarantee. Now, now the direction that Quinn goes here is going to be a telling moving forward. What they think of some of these players. But I think that Muhammad Gay should get some burn, and I think Kobe should get some burn.
Okay, what you got? Leon? What's your 9?
I think it's Wesley.
You agree with? Go ahead.
I think that the main person that you need to be worried about on this team is DeMar DeRozan, and I'm more comfortable with Wesley Matthews guarding DeMar DeRozan than Kobe Buffkin or Muhammad Gay.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
Disagree with that? If you disagree with that,
no.
You been watching?
This is what I'm saying is if he does that, that means they are really trying to win this game and really trying to get into the play.
Yeah, for sure.
If they don't do that, if they play Muhammad Gay and Kobe, that means that they are trying to structure these guys into integrating them into next year.
I think there's actually a pretty good chance that he plays like all these guys in like 9. So I mean, I think obviously we all know who's gonna start. It's gonna be Trey, DJ, Bogey, Dre, Capella. And then obviously Bruno's got to play because you have to play back up big, right? Mm-hmm. And then after that, the next, so we're at 6 there. So the next 3 guys are going to be some collection of, I mean, there's going to be one odd man out of Kobe, Gary. There's going to be one odd man out of Kobe, Gary, Wes, and Mo, right? Because those are the other 4. So the only question is who, if you're going to pick 9, who's not going to play out of those 4? I think Wesley Matthews is going to play specifically because we're going up against DeMar DeRozan. Right. And then I don't know, you might see it's really hard for me to see him not playing Garrison Matthews. It's really hard for me to see that.
46% from 3.
Yeah, but also I think Kobe versus Kobe is something you want to see for 5 to 10 minutes.
What you got in Cobb?
9.
Who give me your 9 guys?
I'm going Bogey, Capella, Bruno, DeAndre Hunter. I'll go Garrison Matthews, Trey Young.
That's 6.
And I'm going Wesley Matthews.
7.
That's just 6.
I didn't say Dejounte Murray, did I? No.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
No, not yet. But you
okay.
you gotta get.
Then I'm going Kobe. I'm going Kobe and Gay. I don't think Vic season time.
He's not eligible to play.
He's not eligible to play.
You would be correct.
Okay, well, I don't think.
Yeah, you are right.
I don't think they play.
I would take that bet with you.
Everything is covered because you already named all the key players. There's 9. Everybody's covered.
Now it's all about
if he plays 8 or 9.
I mean, in the minutes, how he gonna rotate?
I think it comes down to lineups. You see what I'm saying? Me personally, I mean, you can call me crazy or whatever, but me, I think the starting lineup should be Trey, Dejounte Murray, Hunter, and then we go with a big lineup, Bruno and Capella. And you can say
and then what?
Hold on. Let me explain myself. Now you can go. Now you can say who's gonna guard what's his name? DeRozan.
What's his name?
Okay.
What's his name?
What's his name? Dude that haven't done nothing in the playoffs. What's his name? Okay. Now you can say who's gonna guard him, but look here. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get DeRozan in foul trouble. I'm trying to put him on the block, whatever. Wesley Matthews, he's a straight up shooter, and he's not gonna attack the basket and draw fouls on DeRozan. What's his name? You see what I'm saying? So if you're gonna dominate the paint, dominate the rebounds, put two bigs in, put Gay as the backup, and let's roll with the bigs. That probably ain't gonna happen. But hey,
I'm okay doing that, like, for a stint, in the second half or maybe the second quarter. But to start the game, like that just
send a message. Send a message.
What you got, Kool-Aid?
That we crazy?
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you do that. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you do that, Inca.
I'm first, okay? Let me think like Coach Quinn, then I'm gonna give you my thoughts. I think Coach Quinn gonna start that 5 with the veteran. Okay, the way he started with the Indiana game. Bogey gonna be playing the 3. Hunter gonna be playing the 4. Clint Capella gonna play the 5. Trey gonna be playing Point and DJ. They're gonna be your starting 5. That's Quinn thinking. Okay. Then he gonna play in and off the bench with Garrison Matthew, and he gonna play in and off the bench with Wesley Matthew.
Is he first off the bench? Is Garrison first off the bench? Okay,
that's his 7 people rotation off the bench. Now, if he gonna play short bench, they're gonna be his short bench play. Now, if he go a little bit deeper, now he gonna go a little. If he go a little bit deeper, you got to have Bruno to play behind Clint Capella, because Clint Capella he's the only center that really can play behind Clint Capella. Other than that, we don't have a center. So Bruno gonna get playing time when he set down Clint Capella. So that's gonna be about the deep if he played what you call playoff basketball. That's probably about the deepest he probably would go in his rotation. Now, from my point of view, I think, like I was saying, is that I would not start Bogey or Hunter together. I would have one of them come off the bench, and I would play either Wesley Matthew or Mo G playing either. If you just say if you don't play Bogey, you're gonna play Bogey off the bench, right? And you play Garrison Matthew in that 3 spot. Now, if you're gonna play Hunter off the bench, then you could turn around and play Mo G in that 4 spot, because Mo G can shoot the 3. He'll stretch big, and he got good hands. So, and I seen Coach. That's why Coach was giving him, when I was saying got to give him that burning time. He was giving him that burning time to get him ready for playing. Now after that, you would either play Hunter off the bench and play Bogey coming off the bench, because you saw in the when they had started doing well, Hunter played well off the bench and Bogey played well off the bench. Even in the last 2 years, Bogey had started coming off the bench. Just put him back coming off the bench and get that burn time. Now, as for your bag-up point guard, you ain't got but one bag-up point guard, and that's Kobe. And you only got one.
You got Trent Forrest.
Well, Trent Forrest should not play before Kobe. I tell you that now. Trent Forrest, if he played Trent Forrest before he played Kobe, Coach needed butt kick. I always say Coach lose his games in his rotations. That's how he loses his games, by bad rotations. And if he played Trent Forrest before he played Kobe, so I've seen Kobe play a lot. He's a better defensive player than we think he is. And And I know he loved Garrison Matthews. He gonna give Garrison. He love Garrison Matthews.
Does he love Garrison Matthews or does he love that?
Hey, let me hear from. Hey, we got the homeboy Larry in the building, man. What's good, Larry?
What's going on, fellas?
What's
Happy
your thoughts on the
Hawks
game
Day.
tonight, man? And what the roster looking out to you, Larry?
What's going on? Demond, appreciate you letting me come in. All right, swing, son. I think the Atlanta Hawks' key to winning is not giving up too many second chance opportunities. Hopefully Drummond doesn't play. He's questionable. AO is questionable, but he'll probably play. They're probably going to run that 2-3 zone to have him and Caruso, either one swap off, on Trey. So I imagine that Caruso is going to be the main defender, and then, AO will be the secondary. But yeah, saying that Trey and Dejounte should just say F everybody and shoot, that's a recipe for losing. We've seen the Atlanta Hawks go super ISO and we lose. I think the biggest thing going to be missing is JJ in this game. I think JJ played the last game we beat them, and he was the focal point of the offense, and Chicago really didn't have an answer for that. That and the coach did not play Drummond like he should have just because Vucevic was back. So coupled with that, we got to hope that they coaching be horrible. And, and we overcome our injuries, guys, just like we had to do all this season. I mean, it's just been horrible, to be honest. This season's just been horrible with all of the dang injuries, man. So
hey Larry, you brought up Drummond being questionable. Did you ever see that sequence of the reason why he's questionable? Like Craig threw the ball off the backboard, and then
I've been telling y'all, Torrey.
Yeah. He might
be a Hawk so bad, bro.
Yeah, like that was horrible. Like that man threw the ball off the backboard. Drummond thought it was for him, and then he went up and they just collided. That's
and then
weird.
And then when he got back on defense to make up for that, he tweaked himself. So that's an unfortunate situation. That just looked bad all around. So I hope we get that Chicago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got Chicago, and then hey, where the chips lie where they may. I think Philly wins. We got to play in what the heck? Okay, I thought I saw something else. We got to play against our rivals in the Miami Heat. And I know we beat them there last year, but I kind of feel like Miami wanted us to beat them. No way we go in there and beat them by 25 unless they wanted to play against the Bucks, which they did, which they took care of. So it's going to be hard, but, hey, it's a Hawks Invitational for a reason, man. We got a chance. It is what it is. The best thing I saw was the Kings actually won. Yeah. And Zion went out, so they got a chance to make that pick convey for us. So that could be a bonus.
Yeah. Can they beat the Lakers? Can they beat their Lakers?
No, the Lakers already won. The Lakers won.
Your Lakers won.
Lakers out. It's the Kings Pelicans matchup on Friday.
Kings and Pelicans.
Right.
The Pelicans haven't beaten them all season.
Go ahead.
No Zion.
Go ahead, Incog. Go
Let me
ahead.
jump in real quick, man. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Thailand, man. I gotta get back to this Songkran festival. You know what I'm saying? I just had to take a break from it. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Hey, don't be making no babies. Hey, don't be leaving no babies over there, Incog.
Hey, we know exactly what you're saying.
Over there.
Man, shoot. Hey,
look here, man. Now I get it.
Look here. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. What y'all was saying, what y'all was saying is kind of disturbing, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because y'all is saying we should just play the same rotations. We should just keep the same rotations that got us to 36 wins. Look, the playoffs all about adjustments. You gotta do something different. You can't be running the same people out, making the same rotations, and doing the same thing.
Dude, we got 10 barely.
What I'm saying is something different. Keep the ball, Dejounte Murray hand, and Trae Young's hand.
No.
And if you get the ball, okay, please make the shot.
That's normally what we do, though, Incog.
But this is something different. There's something different. If you got something
game,
different
brother.
to say, then say it. But
Brother, that's
all
how
y'all on here been saying the same crap.
That's how it looked to me every game.
Bro, that's the same thing we always
You see
do,
what I'm
Pinky.
saying? So I'm saying something different. I'm out. But hey,
All right,
it's
take it
all
easy,
about
brother.
doing something different. And the one thing that I saw with the with Chicago and the Atlanta Hawks this year is that AO dude, he just attacks the basket and there's no resistance at the basket. Look, play your big lineup, send a message, put him on his back.
Nah, I agree with that.
Put him on his back early. You come in the paint,
easy.
you get knocked out. Just like my boy, who nigga name who put Dwayne Wade on his back, back in the day. He sent the message.
We don't have those type of
Solomon
players.
Jones.
Maybe Bruno.
On his back early. And we need them things. Hunter ain't gonna do it.
No, Hunter ain't gonna do it.
Nobody on the back.
No.
So who gonna do it?
Man,
send a message, man. That's all I gotta say. I'm back to this festival, man. Get it in.
Look at the whole boy incog out there. Hey, what part of Thailand you at, man? My wife about to come out there.
Patio.
My wife will be out there in August.
Yeah, I'm out here in Patio, but I
That's
mean,
what's up.
if your wife tell her to go to Bangkok or
yeah, I think that's where she's going. She's going back. She's going to
Phuket.
I don't know shit about
Patio.
All right, incog. Don't leave no baby incogs out there. Be safe out there, my guy. I want to catch you.
The only team that has been more disappointing than the Hawks has been this team. This team at that same year, they were the #1 ranked team in the East when they lost their
Let me ask you this, Lou. If the Hawks lose tonight and the season's over with, are you upset? Are you disappointed? Or are you Gucci?
No. My upsetment point came like game 30, game 40. Like I was already at that point. The rest of this year has been just like when everybody started getting hurt and we got to see some of the young guys. I love that part. I was a season, I was a season Hawks ticket holder for when we were losing all those games, but when we were getting Josh Smith and Childress, and so I don't mind that part if that's what we're doing. But this team had high expectations and they dropped the ball. So now I've already lost hope on where we should be. I'm looking at the Pelicans. I'm looking at New York. I'm looking at all these teams that we were at the same place that could have just made a couple of moves like they did to be right there because that's how the NBA rolls. And instead, we took a couple steps back. We have a bad GM. We have nothing to look,
Whoa.
I'm not saying we have nothing to look forward to. I'm not going to say that. I'm just saying that until they show me, I'm in a show me stage with my team right now.
Exactly.
Matt, the Hawks.
Can you not say? Can you not say bad GM? Can you say a GM that is evaluating?
A young GM. How about that? An inadequate GM. An inexperienced GM.
No. Don't throw shots. Don't say inadequate. Say young.
Hey, Matt. Well, I already know your answer, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. The Hawks losing. Are you disappointed?
No. They right where they need to be.
Kool-Aid
in the top, solidify in the top 10.
Kool-Aid.
No, I mean, look,
I'm trying to get back
man. I want to get off the cycle of first round exits.
But
if the Hawks lose tonight, Kool-Aid, are you upset? Are you disappointed? Or you don't care?
In actuality, man, can you still hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I won't be disappointed, man.
And I think we might have lost Kool-Aid.
Now we can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I won't be disappointed. I'm looking forward to see what kind of moves this Landry gonna make. Landry always been the problem for me.
Yeah.
So,
what about you, Larry? If the Hawks lose tonight, season over, are you upset, disappointed, or looking forward to the lottery?
I'm pissed. We play to win the game. Look, man. Now I know a lot of people saying, "Well, JJ's not there, Kongu's not there, so there's no reason to try to, get another or try to win." Losers settle for losing. If you want to continue being losers, then yeah, Go and settle for that 10 pick. That's what a loser would do. Now, yeah.
But Larry, when somebody delusional,
I'm talking about the mentality.
and then lose.
I know what we can get in the draft. I'm talking about the mentality. We were slated to get a top 3 pick, and we got the number 10 pick. Don't tell me about the draft, man. It's a crapshoot, man. It's random select numbers, man. If you can guarantee me that we'll get, you know what I'm saying, a good pick, and that's not even talking about Landry picking. That's just saying getting the pick that you want is not guaranteed. This ain't football. You're not slotted. Oh, you're this bad. You're the worst team in the league. You get the first pick. No, because one player can ultimately change your whole fortunes as a team. And that's why you don't do it in basketball, unlike football, when it's more team aspect. So, yeah, if we lose, yeah, I'm going to be mad because we lost to Chicago, another team that just sat there and was in front of us, guys. 3 years ago, we was sitting right there with a move or two, could have been sitting on the perch. Now we're looking at all these teams that have jumped past us. Even Houston, Houston in the West have jumped past us in potential. So, yeah, I'm going to be upset. And heads need to roll. Okay, that's it.
Foot, what's your thoughts? We lose, we win. Are you upset, disappointed? What's your take?
Hell, I'm upset right now, right? Because if you look at it, what I said early in the season, what I said a couple months ago, the margin of our losses is like 5 points, right? And we've been playing a lot of dumb basketball, making dumb decisions at the front office, just doing dumb stuff, right? Even now we're doing dumb stuff. We've shown we can win games, right? And with what we have, like when everybody, beginning of the season, everybody kept talking about this roster. And I've been saying we don't have a bad roster. We play dumb basketball.
We have a mediocre roster.
Hey, man, I interrupt you, Matt. So these past month and a half, it's shown you that we can play. Some of these young guys or the deep in the bench guys got opportunity to play. And you saw what happened, right? Going back to what he's talking about, less ISO ball creates wins for us. When DJ stopped ISOing, Trey went here so he couldn't ISO. When we have ball movement, people movement, and good team defense, we win. It's that damn simple. Y'all got to stop making this complicated. Y'all making it too complicated. It's just basketball, right? So again, we've had opportunity across the board, even towards the end, to take hold of our position in this playoff. We, as an organization, we don't have it together. Everybody's not on the same page. The players, the coaches, the front office, the janitor, the bellman, we're not on the same page. And that's the story of our organization. Well, you see like a Miami, you see like a Lakers. You don't hear the bullshit that you hear from those story franchises like you hear with us. That's the problem. Been doing this shit all 40 years. You know, until, like Larry said, the mentality changes. With this organization, we ain't winning shit. That's just the bottom line. Get out all the, until it changes, everybody get on the same page, and we have real owners. It ain't changing. That's my take on it. Yes, I'm gonna be
everybody. Everybody is on the same page. Y'all just don't like the page.
Bravo.
Hold on. Let's hear from Leon. Well, I already know what Leon wants to do.
You said what happened if we win? Or
no, I said if we lose, do you care? Basically, well, I know you don't give a fuck. You want to lose since I did beginning of the season, I think. But just for entertainment, Leon. Do we? If we? How about this? I'm afraid it's different, Leon. Leon, if we win tonight, are you excited? Are you disappointed?
I'm not disappointed or excited. I'm happy that we won. I won't say the word excited. I'm happy that we won.
But you really want us to get that pick.
I mean, we can still win tonight and still get a pick. We just need to lose.
Oh yeah, we got to win
Friday.
both games to get knocked out.
We gotta lose on Friday. I mean, yeah, it's okay if we beat the bullshit. Cool. Just don't. Hey, I don't want to. Hey, listen, I don't want Tony Wrestler to get no playoff money. None.
I mean, that's a good stance. That's a good way to look at it, though. I mean,
as a matter of fact, that's exactly how I'm going to phrase it from now on. I don't think Tony Wrestler deserves any playoff money.
I mean, I think you ain't gonna find too many people who gonna disagree with that. What's your take, Lou? Did I already ask you that question, Lou?
No, you didn't ask me, but I got an interesting situation with that. Is how would y'all feel if the play-in had to be triggered by like a certain number of wins by the 10th seed or like a distance away from like being able to get into that 8 seed because I think the East ones is trash. I think that they should have just been the top 8 this year. I don't even. There's no point. The Bulls and the Hawks were so bad compared to the other ones.
I said keep it. You saw the Miami Heat, right? Keep it. That's why.
Yeah.
The Heat made it from the play into the finals. The Lakers made it from the play into the finals.
I know,
man.
It's almost
I think
no triggering.
When you start putting a bunch of stipulations on it, it gets weird. And
well, this is why I was thinking about it is because initially it was going to be triggered. The play-in was going to be triggered in, and now y'all are talking about the money in from the play-in game if they get a home seat. That's the reason why that shit's not being triggered.
Yeah, it's more money for owners and NBA, man. That's why.
And it give fans like us. And it give fans like us when your team ain't worth shit.
When your team's trash.
Worried
about the draft.
It gives us the 4-letter word. You know that 4-letter word on this channel is hope.
But when you have a player,
you know why, Lou? Because you get cats like me who look at the Miami Heat from last year and be like, why we can't do it?
Yeah.
No goodness way.
Delusion of grandeur.
Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed.
And you get me like Kool-Aid right now. Be like, oh, we finna make history from the 10th spot. We're gonna be the first team that go to the finals on the 10th spot.
Drinking the Kool-Aid, right? Kool-Aid.
Hey Matt, look, bro.
We finna say history, man. We finna set some history, bro.
Wembanyama today.
What?
Kevin O'Connor is dropping an interview with Victor Wembanyama today. So hopefully some fans will be waiting on that Trae Young name drop. And we'll see if that happens.
I'm surprised O'Connor got an interview with him. He must have paid a lot of money.
Wow, Matt throwing shade from the shade.
I saw Detroit fishing for Trae Young, too. Detroit
fuck the ringer.
Trae Young.
Fuck them folks.
So what did Detroit take some of their picks and trade for Trae Young?
You and what's his name? you went for y'all just get too delusional. Like
what y'all
all of a sudden you got a team that's underperforming.
Let me say this real quick.
What's your ideal offseason?
Do not try it. You told me we was winning 52 games this year. You told me Quinn Snyder is going to be plus 10 in the win column. What the kids say? Don't try to circle the block now. Talk about, I don't want y'all to know. I need you to admit, if we don't make
things change,
if we don't make the playoff, I need you to tell me that Quinn Snyder failed us this year.
Hell no.
You told me we were going to win 50 plus games.
I already told you the injuries.
No. You didn't say nothing about that. You didn't say nothing about that, man.
Quinn's forced that.
Oh no, Demond. Remember, I asked him that includes injuries. I asked him that when he said that.
And Matt.
No, you did. He did. I remember. He definitely asked him that included injuries.
He did. And Matt, also, he didn't hit the 50 win mark. He didn't even hit the plus 10 in wins, which still would have kept us on the 50. He actually went down in wins this year.
Again, I have a hard time seeing any coach in the league win without their starting wing players for 23
Nate is better than Quinn.
Nate never missed his starting wing rotation for 23 straight games. Never.
Nate is better than Quinn. Say it.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? A general question. Matt, what's y'all's ideal offseason? What's y'all's ideal offseason? Like, what was that?
Trade DJ for BI straight up, draft Khalil Ware, and we're cooking.
Hey, I like that performance from last night.
I do like the little whale.
Well, hey, everybody got to wait to see what happened with Trey. It's a lot of teams fishing for Trey. I just saw something come up with Detroit.
No, they told me, no. I was told yesterday, don't nobody want Trey. Don't nobody want Trey Young. He trash.
Who told you that? Who told you that, Leon?
Detroit could be giving
Niggas
up
on
a pick for Trey Young.
Nickus, double C. Nickus.
Yeah, I heard one of Clan. I heard Clan. I don't know if y'all ever seen his podcast over there at San Antonio. He showed some things too where they were talking about still going after Trey. So I'm just looking at.
Well, what's your ideal offseason?
Hey, they should have. Hey, podcast.
So we just got to wait and see. We got to wait and see which one the Hawks going to come up off.
What's
one of the guys is going to be.
I know that it's the opposite of what I'm asking. I'm asking
what's your idea? What is your ideal offseason Kool-Aid?
What is my idea? If you want my personal idea,
yes. What's your idea?
Okay, let me give you my personal idea. This is my personal idea,
you can
right?
say to whoever you want.
Okay, this is my personal idea. This is what I said to Landry when he was doing his little speech to the people, and I put a comment up under there. And this before I heard what Teague said. And I said to Landry, when Landry said his intention was not to build around nobody. But this is what I said.
That's not true.
Let me finish, Matt. Let me finish what I'm saying. I had to just go walk up to what I'm trying to say to set myself up to say that.
Right.
Now, my point is that I would rather to have a chance to get to a championship quicker. I would rather do exactly keep Trey Young, try to trade DJ Murray, get rid of Clint Capella, get rid of Bruno. Go get me a stretch big, 7 center, a stretch big. Whatever you're going to get it, whether it be Khalil Ware or whoever, I need a stretch big to play with Trey, okay? First of all, I need a pure knockdown shooter at the 2 guard or at the 3. I'm talking about he need to be a pure catch and shoot.
So who's that? I mean, there's like 10 of them in the league.
Well, he got 10. You got 10 people to go trade for.
Okay.
You got me? I'm just saying you got 10 choices. So it make it either 10 people who's just a good catch and shoot for Trey. Okay.
It's just gonna be hard for you to write this starting lineup down with just generic ideas.
I don't know what it is, Larry, but your mic not working. Like you keep yourself.
Yeah, Larry, you keep
so my thing is that now take the young boys, Moji, Bufkin, and those guys and start the process of building around it.
Hold up real quick. Say something, Larry. Unmute and say something. Can y'all hear Larry?
You've been trying to talk for the last 10, 15, 20 minutes.
He's not muted on my end.
Oh, y'all hear Larry?
No, I can't hear him.
Just go out and come back in.
Yeah.
You've been out and in all day.
This is gonna be my last part. All right. So you do the stretch big and you come out with JJ, Moji, Seth Lundy, and Kobe Bufkin being the backup point guard behind Trey Young. And you get my stretch big and that knockdown shooter, whoever that gonna be, to add to that team right there.
There's no
Bring back Vic. Vic got to be that. I want Vic to be my 2 guard. I want to bring back Vic to be the 2 guard with Trey. That's what I want Vic. I want Vic to be my number 2 guard. That's who I want to play with Trey.
What's your starting lineup gonna look like? It's gonna be Trey.
Let me check my starting lineup would be Trey Young, Vic, JJ. Okay. God. It would be either Hunter or Moji. Let me tell you, in my stretch big. Let me tell you.
How many games do you expect to win with that?
Hold on, keep that question. That's a good question.
Whoever I would get to be that, whoever I would get done. See, whoever I get to be in that, who's gonna be that knockdown shooter, he's gonna either be my starting 3. He's gonna be my starting 3.
Hey, that team's winning 15 games, dog. That team.
No. Believe me, man.
Show. Like you want to say something, Leon? Your face saying something, Leon. What's it saying?
If we got Ware, how tall is Ware? He's 7 foot stretch.
Height don't mean shit.
He's 6 feet,
6'11",
right?
man. He's
Give me,
about
tell me,
7
you
foot, Larry.
Whoa.
Stop trying to short the man.
players in the league
He
that can
is
be a
short.
knockdown shooter.
When did Khalil Ware
Name
become
a knockdown
6'11"?
shooter. Name a
When did
knockdown
Khalil
shooter.
Ware-
bro.
When did
He's
Khalil Ware
6'11".
become 6'11"?
All right, I need y'all to do this exercise since y'all obviously don't know perception and height. When you see Khalil Ware stand next to Klingon, and Klingon is 7'2", legitimately, and is his forehead and his nose. Go from your nose to the top of your head. If that's more than 4, unless he got the shortest slope.
Is there a real picture?
If you have a 7-foot guy and a 7'2" guy, the difference is minuscule, guys.
Thank you. Damn.
Y'all don't have no depth of perception of height.
And when you lift your hands up, they could technically, get right back.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Larry. I don't really go off like what I see.
I don't
on
got
TV.
no tape
I ain't
measure.
seen these there's not nobody in here who has seen these niggas standing next to each other in person. So
when they boxing each other out, they not bending and standing there. You see it.
Hey, you're all. Hey.
All right, man. You're right. You're right. But
anyway,
anyway,
you're all entitled to your opinion.
He's at least
You're all
6'11".
entitled to your opinion.
He's at least 6'11". Anyway, he can shoot the ball 29% from 3 in college.
43%. No, cap. 43% from 3. If you're gonna call the stats right. 43%.
I obviously was looking
your
at
bad.
early in the season.
Solid prospect.
Your bad.
I obviously was looking at early.
First he might be 6'11". Now he's shooting 29% from 3. So let's get
Look,
the stats
man.
right. Should we get
What
the stats
difference make? Nothing.
I'm more worried about defense than anything.
I agree.
Everybody keep worried about offense. As long as Khalil Ware can be a plus rebounder, especially offensively. No, defensively. Just get your defensive rebounds when you're supposed to and not get out rebounded. That's
Larry,
what I
what's
need.
your off season? What's your ideal?
My off season. I mean, really and truthfully, man, if I don't really see this working within the next 2 or 3 years with this front office and this GM, you might just want to blow it up.
I hear you on that, but the offseason.
No, you never blow anything
Larry,
up.
Put your team together, Larry. Put your team together. I tried to put my team together. I know everybody laughed at it, but go ahead. Y'all better.
I actually, for the record,
scenario.
Larry, do you think? How about this? Can I start you off with this one? Are you splitting the duo of Dejounte Murray and Trey? Is that a priority this offseason?
Am I splitting Dejounte and Trey?
Yeah, are you trying to maximize a coup for one of the players to increase your roster at other positions you're weak at?
You have to if you don't trust your GM in drafting. You have to.
Okay.
If you don't trust your coach in development, you have to. So
okay.
I mean, my dream of dreams is because I'm of the thought that even if I feel like Trae Young is not a number 1, I feel he's the number 2 in the ilk of Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
My hope is that Jalen can become that number 1. I don't know if he can. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to go and get someone, guys. Sorry. I mean, we can.
No. You can right now.
In possibility, we could. Big Cat will work better with Trey than Levine. But again, I mean, structurally on the team, yes, that will work way much better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're trading.
Forget the picks. If they need a point guard, if they feel like
1 minute,
if they feel like Mike Conley is on his way out, and they want Dejounte, if they saying, look, man, we didn't have Cat, and we stayed as the number 1, number 2 seed, you know what I'm saying, or number 3 seed when everybody thought we was going to drop into the play-in. We can do that without Big Cat. Maybe Matt is right. And let me give Matt his only flowers I give. Maybe Matt's right, and we can go and get Big Cat. And schematically, we are a better team.
I mean, that right there puts us that right there alone balances our roster in such a way.
Can the coach it properly? That's the question.
Now don't get me started on the coach. But
the coach is fine.
I'm trying to be positive. All right, I'm trying to be positive. But what I will say is everything that we wanted, all the wishes and hopes that we wanted John Collins to be. You know what I'm saying? If you take John Collins in the past, his you know what I'm saying, his regular season, not when we don't have anyone but him and Trey. If you take his 12-7 and you take Clint Capella's 10-12, what he was doing prior, you would equal Cat, and you still not getting better shooting. So in that regards, I would say on paper, that would be our best outlook to say, hey, maybe we can be a top 4 team. But I still think we're going to need another Dejounte Murray type player to balance us out. Like,
You think that's Kobe Buffkin?
Case, and hopefully it is Kobe Buffkin. Because look, case in point, look what the Bucks did. The Bucks ruined their chemistry because not only did they get Dame Lillard, who is just as bad as Trae Young at defense, but they never talk about it. Actually, he's worse now. Trae has actually been better than him this season. But also,
that coaching rag on got him to buy in.
Yeah. Also, now I ain't even talking about Doc Rivers and what's in. That's their problem. But I'm talking about schematically. The reason why Brook Lopez became a defensive player of the year candidate is because he had, great point of defense defender in Drew Holiday, guided them the correct way, slowing them down. There's no resistance now. So he can't even make it over there to give good help anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you have Drew, Giannis on the court, most of the time you really couldn't count on Middleton. But Middleton is a plus defender. He isn't a lockdown, but he's a plus defender.
They were starting Grayson Allen and with that lineup a lot of the time as well. A very good shooter, great defender.
Yeah, exactly. So
just got $70 million a couple days ago.
Again, and Cat isn't horrible, you know what I'm saying, at defense. If you're looking at it right now, and he's just bigger. Right now, man, we're just too small, bro. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. We're too small. We get bullied, bro. We get bullied. No case in point. We're all jumping for joy and shooting off fireworks because Andre Drummond isn't playing. That's how frightened we are of Andre Drummond because we're just too small.
Yeah, let me know when y'all want me to.
I'm done.
I just remembered my other wild card. Michael Porter Jr. is a free agent or is kind of losing ground out here in Denver where I'm at, and they think they could probably go a different direction than him. And I think him and Trey have a relationship, so I think trying to get him in the
no Trey friends. I get you.
No, we don't have nothing to give them.
Become a free agent.
I don't think he's a free agent. I'm saying he's
no. They're talking about possible because trade him.
Yeah, because they don't want to sign him to what what his value is going to be worth.
I've heard that too, but we don't have. They don't need Dejounte. They don't need Dejounte. Like that don't make any sense.
He already under contract.
He is on the max contract.
Y'all making it too real. I just say we get a Cat and a Michael Porter Jr. and keep Trey and DeAndre Hunter. And trap.
No, we on 2K now, man. I mean, we don't have the assets to make 2 trades like that.
Niggas unite.
We don't have the assets.
We don't have assets to do that.
He don't even become a free agent for like 3 years.
Make it happen.
How you gonna?
Yeah, man. I don't even know we got.
That's why I put my team together because it's all possible, man.
Thanks.
OG already here. JJ already here.
My big three is all trash on defense.
They already here, man. We ain't got to trade for nobody, man. The only trade we need to make is to get rid of Clint Capella, Bruno, and go get a big. And then, like I said, and then go see if we can find that one of those 10 knockdown shooters that we can bring, whether he play off the bench or start. With the other bars, man.
They're not giving those up, man.
Just run it back. I'm saying it'd be easier just to keep our nucleus and see if we can trade out Bruno and package him up with somebody.
Package him up with what?
Well, give them away, man. I mean, get rid of those guys and go get some real big guys. I don't care. Get some picks or whatever for Clint Capella. Get some picks for Double O. Get some picks for. Get some picks for Bruno.
We're doing a Hawks.
You're not getting no picks for Bruno.
We're doing Kool-Aid, the way you talking, Kool-Aid, the way you talking, you might want us to lose these games, bro.
Well, lose the game. Whatever. You got to cut Bruno.
What about Joel Embiid? What if we brought in Joel Embiid?
What you got, Leon? What you got, Leon?
Stretch bigs.
What you got, Leon? You about to say something?
Kool-Aid's lineup isn't that bad, honestly. I think that there's some merit.
Hold on, let me clip that real quick.
I don't know.
Say that again, Leon. Let me clip that.
Kool-Aid's plan isn't that bad. He didn't give a lot of names. He just said like a couple of things, but like I think Trey, Vitt, JJ, Mo, and a quote unquote stretch big is you're bigger in the front court. You've got the connective passing. I think you've got enough shooting. If Mo G shooting is real, especially if you have a stretch big, everybody can get to the rim, cut to the rim. As long as you're able to keep a couple of halfway decent pieces off the bench, let that be Kobe, Dre. Obviously, you need a backup big at that point. I don't want it to be Bruno, but if you get a stretch big that's established, like somebody almost in their prime or maybe even left prime, Miles Turner's not available. One of those guys, you know what I mean? Then I don't really know why you're all saying that team's gonna win 15 games. That sounds like a pretty damn good roster to me.
If we could, because I think Steph Lundy could do just as good as Bogey. We could patch it Bogey up with Clint Capella.
I'm going to say this the same way that I've been saying it for years.
Can be packaged to go get a big,
guys,
go get a big or whatever.
Okay, why are you saying that? Like, why are you?
Can I just real quick? Can I remind you?
Bogey would make the trade look a little bit better with Clint Capella.
But when we went through 21, all we kept on saying is we gotta consolidate some of this potential and some of this youth for guaranteed production. And now y'all want to go right back to the potential. Seth Lundy potential. All the guys y'all are naming are all potential. Yeah, we can go back to that. We can also use these.
I didn't say that.
To go get real NBA players.
But every year when you start a new year, you always add some vets, right? So this year we added Patty Mills and Wesley Matthews, right? Those were the two vets, right? So what two vets will we add that we can simply get that can make a big difference? Because Landry going to get Patty Mills and Wesley Matthews was not the picks to add to this team this year to make a difference.
Agreed. Instead of getting a big veteran, he got a guy that they had no plan to play for him. I mean, they didn't even play him till 20 games, 30 games in. It was ridiculous.
Cheap option, guys.
So that was a bad move to go get a Patty Mills when you drafted a Kobe Buffkin. You didn't need to go get a Patty Mills.
Exactly.
Those are salary cap moves, guys. They didn't have nothing to do with them being on the court.
We could have got better veterans though.
With a cheap owner, when we gonna do that? Where they do that at?
Now you getting to the point.
Where they do that at, Kool-Aid? We don't do that. We don't get players
I ain't talking about what we
to
don't
make
do,
the better team.
what we should do.
We don't get players to make them better. We get players that fit around the salary cap that this owner will not exceed.
Mm-hmm.
I understand I'm just saying what the owner should do.
Since 21, we lost 2 starters for nothing.
For salary cap reasons.
For salary cap, 2 starters.
And this pick may not convey from the Lions or the Kings because of that. So yeah, I mean, guys, look, till we get Shaq to go ahead and buy this team, we effed. Plain and simple, or someone who actually wants to win.
I came here to roast the front office.
That's why I said earlier. Exactly, it's owner.
Yeah, we keep arguing about this player, that player.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The owner ain't really serious about winning, man. He's just taking this as a windfall.
Makeshift front office trash. I mean, we ain't trying to do that, bro.
When I found out he was like the 8th richest owner, I was feeling bad for him because I thought he may have been like just barely got in.
It's 7th richest.
Sorry, okay, 7th. Okay, so yeah,
7th richest. That man got money. He got money to spend. And
that shit pisses me off.
Yeah,
finding that out made me upset.
But I think
that's why he's rich.
Man, in order for us to make a move, it's gonna have to be a split between DJ. We just come to the front. DJ or Trey, what everybody been saying, that move got to be fixed. One of them gonna have to go. Either they run DJ here to replace Trey, or they gonna say, "Oh, we made a mistake with DJ and correct that and get rid and trade DJ off to go see what they can get for him and get whatever they can get. If they can get that shooter, if they can get that shooter for DJ, that catch knockdown shooter."
At the
That'll be
cost we
fine.
got DJ at, if we could talk him into being a bench, our number 6 player, he would be perfect to come off the bench to replace Trey. And that would
He's not
Nah,
coming
I
off
said
the bench.
that. I said we gonna keep DJ.
we
He
convinced
have to come off the bench.
We convinced Bogey. Bogey was a starter. Bogey was a starter, and we convinced him.
You want to know why I disagree with that?
You want a $27 million nigga off the bench? That's crazy.
Yeah, and that will never happen. That will never happen with this management, with this coaching staff. This coaching staff has shown this exactly. This coaching staff has shown that whoever's making the most money, that's who's playing. It don't matter if they.
You already got a $22 million dude coming off the bench, Lou.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Is if we replace that exactly.
So you want to have so you want to have what? Bogey 18, Dre 22. So you want to add another 26 million to your bench?
Oh, Dre not going off the bench. Those days over.
No,
them
I
days
don't want
over.
Dre off the bench.
We already seen that. I want him off the bench. Them days
Oh
over.
no, he gonna go back. Once we get fully healthy, he going back.
No, he's
not. Who's going back?
No,
Dre Hunter.
Dre ain't going back to the bench.
Dre is a good player, guys.
I'm
just
saying.
Y'all tripping. Dre backing up. Y'all tripping, dog. Dre backing up Brandon Ingram next year. I don't know why y'all.
We're trying to lengthen his career. We're trying to lengthen his career with them badass knees.
Yeah,
that's all what I've heard. Can we talk about that? Because I thought somebody would bring that up.
Dre would be another person I would package in a trade for real.
Leon, Matt here. Don't let. Oh, that's right. Matt said his.
Leon, I'm with you,
right.
Leon.
I forgot.
That's what I'm talking about, Larry.
Leon. And you saw in the playoff game, Zion was going off and Brandon Ingram was ignored. I'm telling you, they do not mesh. Zion and Ingram. When Zion is healthy,
I saw Brandon Ingram take one dribble from the corner, and it was 3 niggas on him at the blink of an eye.
I'd be all.
Let me tell you what I saw last night, Larry. You know what I saw in that playoff game, Larry? I saw Zion go out that game.
A dude waiting at the bus stop.
Willie looked at Brandon Ingram and said, "Jose Alvarado."
You see how he went out? You see how he went out right there, right? You see how he went out right there, right? You see how he went out right there, right? That's what happens when you do clownery. That's what happens.
You know why I went out? Hey, you know why I went out? You know why I went out foot? Because what I learned is sometimes the basketball gods don't want the truth to be told. The basketball god said, "Man, they can't handle."
Hey, hold on. Southside said the Lakers. Southside said the Lakers lose if Zion plays. He's got the refs. He's got the referees to deal with after Zion. Like
Zion was.
The Lakers are the most favorite team that I've seen play.
But man, Zion was beasting on them dudes. He finally turned into the person who they drafted.
Everything about that game.
Career high last night for Zeke.
Yeah, 40 points with 3 minutes left.
God,
that had at least 45.
LeBron too.
Did y'all see Larry Nance? Larry Nance is another player that we could have picked off the scraps while he was just running around he don't
have Hawks DNA.
Larry Nance wasn't doing much though.
He don't have Hawks DNA.
Yeah.
But Trent Forrest got it.
I thought somebody would bring up their ideal being the BI, and I want to hear somebody exploring that roster because a BI roster with Trey is perfect.
We got a couple more minutes. Go ahead, Show got a whole thing figured out. Go ahead, Leon got all your bases covered, Lou. Here you go. We got
BI is
go ahead, Leon.
On steroids.
The most painful thing about the BI trade is you're probably going to have to suffer through that last year of Clinton. That's the most painful thing. I'll admit that. You're probably going to have to suffer.
We already saw.
I'm saying, yeah, you're going to have to suffer through that last year. The last year of Clinton Capel's contract. So it seems, from what we've heard, they want DJ and Double O. Okay,
get him.
You're done with you tried this Double O thing. He's not tied to this front office. You know you got to split up the point guards. Cool. DJ and Double O for Brandon Ingram. Right. You go ahead and you figure out what you're going to do at the 2, whether that's V. Krejci. I think that works. A lot of people don't like that. I think the low volume defending can shoot connective wing at the 2 is what you need next to Trey, especially if you have the offensive firepower of a Trey, Brandon Ingram, and Vit's going to be cheap. The Trey, Brandon Ingram, Jalen Johnson. You still have Dre backing up BI. You still have Bogey off the bench.
Okay.
The thing about Brandon is you can play Brandon and Jalen as the creators in a lineup, and you can play Vit and Bogey at the 1 and 2, or Kobe and Bogey at the 1 and 2.
Is JJ the power forward?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. But the thing about it is, it's not so rote in position where he has to be the power forward all the time. I think that what you'll see is just like this year, Jalen might be the power forward in the lineup, but positioning wise, as far as like how they're playing him, sometimes on offense, the way he's positioned, they're playing him at the 2 or they're playing him at the 3 on offense with his positioning in the play, right? So he's one of those guys you can move around. It's the same thing with Brandon Ingram. Like you talking about 2 guys who can play 2 through 4. Jalen's less of the 2 stuff is right now. It's fun.
Guys on the bench on this team, but I'm excited about this.
I'm saying, like, you still got Dre.
You know what, Leon?
Hey.
Hold on, Matt. No, Matt. I ain't interrupting Matt. I ain't interrupting Matt.
Kool-Aid?
He sure is.
I'm at work, man. I'm at that work.
Hell no, man.
He got work, man.
You got Moji. Hold on, Matt. No, Matt, I'm not done yet. You still got Moji off the bench at the 4, at the backup forward spot, and then you draft Khalil Ware. Like, to me, I don't really give a fuck what these niggas do as long as they draft Khalil Ware. I'm gonna say that every single time. You can do whatever the fuck you want this summer as long as you draft Khalil Ware. And then you might have to suffer through this last year at Clint Capella. I'm sorry, you might have to do it.
Do y'all think the front office not being able to secure Pascal Siakam was like the final piece of their puzzle, and they just they weren't able to complete it?
I think that no, I didn't want Siakam anyway.
I think Matt says that BI and JJ overlap too much, but I think Pascal and JJ overlap almost.
No.
Right on.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
And JJ don't overlap.
Yeah, JJ don't overlap with
it. I would say, Leon, that roster construction that you brought up, I'm thinking.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. Hold on. Actually, let me finish. I got Trey at 25-10. I got BI at 25-5. I got Jalen at 20, 10 and 5. I got Clint still gonna give me 10 and 10. I got Bogey giving me 15 and 3 off the bench. I got Dre giving me 15 and 2 off the bench. Come on,
still drafting Khalil Ware.
Still drafting Khalil Ware. Still drafting Khalil Ware. Let's go.
I believe in that. You know what, Leon? I believe in that as much as Willie Green believed in Brandon Ingram last night.
Wow.
I can't.
Bars.
I can't do it.
What you got?
But see, the problem with your argument, Matt, when you back yourself in the corner like that, you say that about Brandon Ingram, but yet you want Big Cat.
I want Big Cat. I want Zach Levine.
I want it too, but that's what I'm saying. It's going to take less, in my opinion. It's going to take less to get Brandon Ingram.
Yep. It's going to take even less to get Zach Levine.
Zach Levine trash.
Sorry,
I don't think Zach Levine is trash. I think his contract don't match what we need.
I think he's a terrible decision maker. I think he's a terrible defender, and I don't need any more of those players on my team.
We got one that you don't want to get rid of.
You're right, Trae Young. You're right.
We can't have 2.
Exactly.
They got to make a decision on Trae and DJ.
What you mean, make a decision? Like, there is no decision.
Like I said, the return
They
can't miss on that return. They got to address. They got to address the issue with that trade.
Yeah, they do.
So I mean, if you send him to the Pelicans, you address the issue by getting BI in return. You send Murray anywhere else, what do you get back in return that's going to address the issue?
Do you get Cat in Minnesota with Murray?
I don't think they're coming off that, to be honest.
I'm still saying
I think that you can. I think that
you got to give him Capella back.
I'm still trading.
Demond, I got one for you, Demond.
I just want Herb.
You're not getting Herb Jones, bro. I don't know why y'all keep bringing this dude name.
Demond, I got one for you, Demond.
What's good, Larry?
We might get your favorite player. If Portland get the #1 pick, they may
first team home.
They know they're nowhere near it.
You said no. Hold on. You went out again, Larry. See what happens when you do clownery. Who are you talking about?
No. I'm saying
no. We didn't hear who you said. Who's
either we can get the #1 pick from Portland, or we can get Aiden. Either one.
Aiden's interesting.
Aiden, he averaged 22 and 12.
Yeah,
what would you do All-Star break?
Yeah, I'm down with Ayton. Ayton's a nice little.
Wait. Demond, you question guys' character and they effort.
Hey, real quick, let me get Ticket in here because I got to get ready to end the stream because I got to get my ass back to work.
Yeah, same.
What's good, Ticket?
Man, what's going on, man? Shout out to Brandon Ingram.
Off team bench.
He looked like a hawk last night. He damn sure did, but especially in that fourth quarter, got that Kevin.
Yo, I bet you he was hot in the fucking locker room.
Bruh. That was the only play.
As hot as Willie Green was with him going 4 for 14.
That was bad, bro. That was Leon time to shine right there, boy.
Yeah, but in the East, he ain't got all that competition. We do good with B.I.
Bro. That was Leon time to shine. He put on the presidential campaign for B.I.
Campaigning and champagning, baby.
Hey, B.I. turned into BS real quick.
Yeah, B.I. didn't look that good to me last night.
That's fine, guys, but y'all know what he is.
He's right, though. B.I. didn't show it. So I guess
that was a good one. Ticket B.I. turned into BS. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Shit, boy.
Your thoughts on the game tonight, real quick?
My parade. I was all happy about B.I.
Now, as far as the game tonight, I think that Trae Young needs to play a controlled game. Shot selection is going to be very, very paramount for him. Well, for the team.
I'm about to say now.
Assist wise, good shots. It's whether or not they hit him.
Assist wise, just doing what he do. Facilitation wise, I ain't got no issue with that. Reading the personality of the game, that's always my thing with Trae. Knowing when, if the guys ain't got it, go however you need to. Mm-hmm. But if it's a situation where everybody can on you and you got to use your team, you need to use them. I think since he's been hurt, he's seen that there are moments where the teammates are capable of doing what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
DJ don't got to be a hero now. He ain't got to be a hero. Get his shots in his spots. Don't force anything. Capella playing tonight?
I think so.
Yeah, he really playing tonight. That's why he was
they say Drummond not playing tonight.
Okay, so
they got him listed as questionable still. So
since Trae been back, that floater 3 was probably his best move. That was nice.
Capella, do what you need to do on the boards. DeAndre,
do you need a double from Capella tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, and we ain't talking no 10 and 10.
I don't. Well,
I'll take a 12 and 10.
I don't.
We need a 15. We need a 15 rebound night from Clint tonight.
I ain't know it was 3 Geralds on the stream.
Okay, sorry, Gerald. Go ahead.
But I think that Clint don't necessarily need a double, but he need double-digit rebounds. He damn so need that. If he get that,
so we need what? 12, 15 boards from Clint tonight.
I need
about 15 boards.
Even if Drummond is playing, we still need 15 from him tonight. Ticket.
I need 12 to 15 because I don't know how hot we're gonna be from the field, so we might need them extra possessions.
This is what I need. I need us to shut down all the backdoor screens. I need us to shut down all the backdoor screens because we get beat on that shit constantly somehow. And I need us to like Capella's been hitting at that little elbow screen. He's been hitting when he has the ball. He's been hitting people on the cuts. We need to have more cuts and little easy baskets like that against this team. They're expecting us to shoot. I think we should hit them with some backdoor ourselves.
We don't move without the ball. That ain't our game.
I know it's terrible, man. Watching.
You can't expect that to happen at the end of the season, though.
That's my problem. Ball movement, people movement. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying based on the DNA. I'm just saying what you're asking for. It ain't realistic.
You just in here busting bubbles, man. That's what the fuck.
That ain't what Quinn do. Well, the players.
That ain't what Quinn do.
That's what players do. But I think then the man DeAndre Hunter got to be big off the bench. Need at least 15 from him.
He starts. Then he started.
Starting.
I need about 20 from him. Honestly,
who's starting over him?
I just went off of him. He been normally coming off the bench, so I didn't realize he was starting again.
Yeah, no
Who did you
Vid.
think was starting?
Yeah, no Vid, no JJ. He got to start.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. No Vic. That's right. You're right. Okay. JJ, we need if JJ's in transition, he got to dominate. We can't have that hesitation shit tonight. Can't have that.
How surprised would you be if Mo Gay was in the starting lineup?
Not playing.
Hey, how surprised would you be if Mo Gay was in the starting lineup?
Out.
Oh, Mo Gay. Damn.
Mo Gay gonna have to take Mo G gonna have to take his spot, man.
Well, hey, but honestly, like, what if we came out with that lineup? What would y'all think if we had Mo G as the power forward and Bogey and Murray?
I would tell you that we're tanking because DeMar DeRozan is going to go for 45.
But honestly,
he's not gonna go for 45, man. He ain't going for 45.
If you start the game with Muhammad Gay on DeMar DeRozan is going to go for 45 points.
Well, even if he go for 45, as long as you shut everybody else water off, we fine.
Yeah.
True. Oh yeah, Gerald don't care about individual point margins.
No,
I don't care about the overall score.
I just care.
You know how Mo G doesn't get pushed around next year is by learning how much he gets pushed around this year.
I just
oh yeah, Gerald don't care about individual points.
Get it, CEO.
CEO, I'm gonna need you to mute yourself, please. Thank you.
Turn that shit down.
No, I don't necessarily care about individual stats. Like if one dude scoring, like UConn versus Zach Edey. Zach Edey scored 60% of the points, and them niggas got dominated. So I mean, if you shut everybody else water on one.
Yeah, I think Hunter's definitely going to be on DeMar though. That's probably going to be the more standard choice. I just think they could go with Mo G, and it would be interesting if Quinn did some shit like that.
I think Mo G will play. When he play, he just need to knock down that little pick and pop three.
Mm-hmm. He's been playing pretty well. Like he's impressive. Like his athleticism has been popping. Like he gets to the rim. Like he's still got some learning to do.
Right,
like,
and him and Trey were working on that timing too.
I know.
It was just like him playing with JC.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it really was. Except
it
looked.
Check this out. A 6'11" JC.
A better JC.
Yeah, except he played more comfortable with Mo getting the ball.
Don't even know. He ain't even played enough for you to say a better JC. Come on, don't be disrespectful.
Okay, a more skilled JC. How about
you?
That?
Don't know that. You ain't seen it.
Like I said, I just
that's all. That he more skilled than JC.
You ain't seen it.
You don't think he more skilled one-on-one?
Now you're gonna try and go to one-on-one. Is he more skilled?
That's what I'm talking about. Individual skills.
I mean, not even that. Like Mo G is definitely more skilled.
Three better than JC.
Not even that.
Gerald,
he's already proven to be. Yeah, we can hear you. He's already to me. I think that just reading the game, he's already proven to be better than John Collins.
He's a way
real quick.
I think if JJ didn't hurt himself,
I'm about to bounce.
No, he don't. He just don't see the floor.
We about to end the stream. Salute to everybody who tapped in. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all come back and tap in with your boy. We got the watch along tonight. We definitely gonna be here watching the game. Come tap in, and don't forget we're gonna have a post game live show whether win or lose. Hopefully, it's not our last game of the season. But if it is, make sure you come tap in with your boy.
So we
gotta say one last
Smash that like button before you leave, though. Smash that like button.
Yeah,
one more thing before we go tomorrow.
Game, man.
One more thing before Grant Hill just delivered Joel Embiid his USA number 11 jersey.
11, yeah, that's cold-blooded.
Why Grant Hill?
Grant Hill is the part owner of the Hawks. Grant Hill.
Hawks, man. I think we're gonna win tonight, fellas. We're gonna win.
Come around when I feel like I'm safe and sound.